Greetings. This is Leadership Strategies and Project Management. My name is Todd Nicholson. This is class EDD 836. This is Module 5. Today we're going to talk about leadership strategies and how they make project management successful. I will be following the following agenda. We will talk about an introduction of the concepts. We will talk about essential leadership strategies. We will conclude, and I'll give you some key thoughts about what makes a good leader and what are their challenges. I will also include my references. So we're going to start by talking about leadership strategies. Leadership strategies are very simple. They're how the project manager works within the field to make sure that the project gets done on time, on budget, with a safe staff and crew. So the first leadership strategy I think is essential is to lead by example. This means by being out there, working with the people, keeping an eye on the project, but being there. It's hard to work from an office and understand what's going on. You need to be out there with the men. You got to get your hands dirty. You've got to actually move things, take a look at things, survey things. You got to be on top of the project. And you also have to understand the role of each of the team members. You have to be adaptable and flexible. If you're rigid in your form, when things change that are unanticipated or unforeseen, you're going to be very rigid and you're going to have a hard time adapting and being flexible to changes that may happen. You're thinking, you're planning, and you have to anticipate. You have to be proactive. You can't be reactive. You can't wait till the weather rolls in and it's bad. You have to be looking at the weather. You have to be looking at the current budget. You have to be looking at the resources on site to keep the project moving the right way. When you do your risk assessment, you have to take into consideration weather as part of that and some of the key vulnerable hazards that are going to impact your project. You have to know when to keep your hands off and when to keep your hands on the project. This comes with knowledge and experience. So more leadership strategies is you have to have a high emotional IQ, emotional intelligence. It's important when dealing with workers, but it's very important dealing with clients. You have to be mature in your leadership. This provides benefits throughout the project. If this is your first project, the maturity level is going to be low. But when you have maturity in leadership, this is where you're going to be able to make those ends meet and make the client and your people happy. You have to be a skilled politician, a transformational leader. You have to have a positive impact when dealing with the project client and the project team. And you also have to invest in your people. So some of the concerns or the conclusions is if there's a lack of leadership, support to the leadership from the top by withholding resources and withholding funds, that's going to create a problem with getting the project done and on time. You have to meet with the client because keeping the client happy and informed keeps them happy and keeps the project moving the right way, and there's not a bunch of changes because they know what's going on. You have to keep an eye on your critical assets during critical phases or chain management. You have to make sure people are safe, and again, you're investing in your people. These are my references. Any questions? Thank you.